Hey guys, this is AJ coming at you again from Culinary Kisses. How you doing? So it's Monday night, it's March. I'm here in Michigan and it was actually kind of warm today for us. It got up to like 64 degrees. So I feel like a smoothie. And I was one of the wellness partners for Whole Cities Foundation, which is a Whole Foods Market Foundation. And we hosted 2 events with Dr. Ian Smith last month. So I am hooked on his smoothies. So today what we're going to do is we're going to make homemade almond milk. You see the almonds right there. And we're going to take that almond milk and we're going to make one of Dr. Ian's smoothies, which is going to be the green tropical twister smoothie. Okay? All right, you guys ready to get started? Yay! Okay. So the ingredients you need for the almond milk. You need almonds, of course. And we have some dates soaking in some warm water. Mine too. And then of course you have some wonderful H2O. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we are going to put our almonds into a container because we're going to blend this on our famous NutriBullet here. It's been getting a workout this past month. So what I did with these almonds is I just soaked them in water overnight. And when you want to do that, this is about a cup and a quarter, but you want to make sure when you soak it in water, the water covers the almonds so the almonds are fully submerged in the water. Okay, so we're going to add our almonds to our container here. Oh, there's one trying to get away. There's 2 trying to get away. They think they're escaping, but they're not. We're using those suckers. Alright, so now with the dates, I've been soaking them whole, but you want to make sure you take the pit out. So I literally just squeeze it a little bit and roll the pit right on out. The reason why you soak it is because you want it to get warm. Okay, so it becomes warm, it's soft, it's easier to blend up, that whole thing. Alright, so taking up pit number 3. And you can use 2 to 3 dates. So you don't have to use 3. If you want, just use 2. That's perfectly fine. Now for this mixture, oh, you know what? I almost forgot. I am actually doubling a mixture here. So what I need to do is, I need to take out half of this because I need to use a liter of water. And so that means 4 cups. Okay? So I'm going to take out some of these almonds too, because this won't hold all of that. There we go. That's about half, right? Okay, so now I'm going to put in, I already have measured a cup of water. I'm going to pour that in. And I'm going to measure another cup of water. And then we're just going to blend the first 2 cups. Alright, so there's another cup of water going in. Woo. I'm going to go ahead and pour my 3rd cup of water here. So I'll have it ready. Okay. So now I'm going to put this on the blender. Oh, I almost forgot. My vanilla extract, right? You like that little vanilla flavor? So what I do is I add a teaspoon per 2 cups of water. Okay, and that's all you need. That's it. So I'm going to put this on here like that. I'm going to let it blend. You guys see that? Okay, excuse the noise. Good. Can you guys see the little floaties in there? That's pieces of almond. So you're probably wondering like, oh my God, that looks like milk, but it still has pieces of almond in there, right? So what we need to do is, now you can use good old-fashioned cheesecloth, or yes, they actually sell nut milk filter bags. So that's what we're going to use today. So I have a bowl here. I'm just going to take my nut bag and I'm going to lay it off in the bowl. Just like that. Can you guys see that? I'm going to lay it off in a bowl. And then I'm going to take my mixture. Ta-da! Can you guys see that? Frothy and everything. Doesn't that look good? Oh my gosh, that looks good. Alright, and then I'm just going to pour it right into the bowl. There. Now remember I said I was doubling my mixture, so I need to do that again. So there's my almonds. There's my 1 cup of water. I'm going to add another cup of water. Set that down so it'll get pretty even there. There. And remember, we're adding about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I know that was more than a teaspoon, but I like vanilla. Alright, so we're going to let this go. I'm more time. There you go. Probably wondering about how long that is. That's like, I'd say 15 to 20 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, wow. Let me try this way. This is going to squirt all over. Now, how come the first one opened just fine and this one is giving me drama? Why is that? I cannot open this. All right, I might have to take over for the cameraman so he can actually open it for me because that's a hot mess. I could not open that at all. Let's see if he can open it. Watch, he opens it right up. Look at that. I loosened it up for him, you guys. You know that, right? Yeah, I know. You guys are on my side. Thank you. All right, so let's get this off of here. And you guys see that off in there? I'm just going to pour the rest of it. Oh, look at that. Now, what happens, can you guys see that? Doesn't that look good? Not really. You don't want almond pieces in your almond milk. All right, so, but look what happens. Right? The contents stay in the nut bag, and you have nothing but pure almond milk coming through in your bowl. You just have to gently squeeze. You can't go in rough on this, guys. You have to be gentle with this part. Okay, so you want to gently squeeze the bags until all of the milk comes out. So very gentle, and of course make sure you have clean hands when you do this, ladies and gentlemen. I washed my hands before I started, but you want to make sure you have clean hands for this, okay? Now, I'm going to show you what's left in the bag. And it's actually going to be quite a bit of almond. But I'm going to give you a tip on what you can do with that. Okay. Squeeze out as much as I can here. Oh yeah, I think that'll do it. Okay, so I'm going to set the milk aside. And I'm going to show you guys something, okay? Wipe my hands. So those of you that are familiar with the NutriBullet, you know it comes with two blades, right? It comes with the blending blade and it comes with the milling blade. So this is the milling blade, one with the two sides. So what you can do is you can take what's left over in your bag, and that just washes out with a little bit of warm soap, water, mild soap, warm water, and just rinse it out. Now you see that? You see what you're left with? Can you guys see that? So what I do is I literally just kind of dehydrate this, because technically this is almond meal, right? That's exactly what it is. So I usually put this in the oven, 170 degrees, for approximately 10 minutes or so. Of course, it depends on the moisture in the atmosphere and humidity and what state you live in and all that good stuff. So you want to kind of use your smart culinary senses with this. Okay, if you touch it and it's powdery or dry, then you know it's dehydrated enough. After it comes out of the oven, I let it cool a bit, and then I'll put it right back in here, cleaned and dried, of course. And this time I'll put this top on it, and I'll mill it down, and it gets very, very fine. And you can use this for almond meal, like when you're baking, or you can even put it in your oatmeal, or whatever the case you want to use it for. So the almonds don't go to waste. They actually get twice the use out of one thing of almonds, which is wonderful, right? Okay. So that's that. I just wanted to show you guys that little tip. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse these real quick, and then I'm going to show you how to put together Dr. Ian's smoothie. Now these smoothies are awesome. We did this for a 2-week detox, and it was absolutely amazing. I lost 10 pounds. The cameraman lost 8 pounds. So it was great, and we did not miss the quote-unquote food. I mean, we're still eating, right? You are still eating, but you're kind of drinking your nutrients, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the soft stuff. So let's start with the almond milk. Now we need 3/4 cup of almond milk, and I know this isn't going to pour that well because it kind of messed up on me before, but let me see if I can get it this time. What side is that? There we go. So I need 3/4 cup. All right, let's see if I can do this here. Oh, not too shabby. Yep, cool. All right, so I'm gonna get that down in there. Doesn't that looks like milk, guys, right? It's almond milk, and we just made it like that. Okay, this is fresh mint leaves. That goes in there. Put that in there. We also need kale. And this recipe calls for dinosaur kale. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. And that measures out to about a half a cup or so. And then I'm going to add mango. My mango's frozen. So I want my hard ingredients and my frozen ingredients to go close to the blade. So that's why I'm putting them in now. Alright, so we got some mango going down. We're also going to put in some frozen pineapple. La la la. Now I did say this is a tropical smoothie, right? So you have your almond milk, you have your pineapples, you have your mango, and now we're going to put in, now this is not a plantain, this is actually a banana that I just stuck whole in the freezer. That's all I did. You know how you wrap the tip so it doesn't brown that much? So we only need half of this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to split the tip like that and kind of peel into it this way. And again, this is a frozen banana. So see, it's been encased in its own skin. It didn't get brown. Sometimes when you cut banana and you put it in the freezer to get chilled, it turns brown. And you're more than welcome to add like lime juice or something like that. Okay, we only need half of this. I'm just going to put half of that in there. Okay, does that look good to you guys? Does that look good? All right, so we're going to blend this up and get it down up into a cup, and then we are going to eat. Because I'm going to show you later on what I'm actually preparing tonight for dinner, but that's a whole nother episode. All right, so we're going to get this down on here. Give it a good shake, kind of shake all the ingredients down to the bottom. I'm going to give this a good Oh boy, let's try that again, shall we? I think I want to put a little bit more almond milk in there. I didn't think it was going to open for me that time, but it did. You guys see what that looks like? So sometimes you have to play stuff by ear, okay? If it looks a little bit too thick, feel free to add some more milk or just add some plain old water to it. I think I want a little bit more milk. Okay? So some of these recipes, especially smoothie recipes, you have to kind of play it by ear, okay guys? Alright, so let's get that on there. Good, good, good. Shake it down. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. There. So once the kale breaks down to like small itty bitty pieces like that, you're actually good to go. Alright, so I'm going to give it a little shake. There we go. I'm going to shake the blade off a little bit here. I'm going to get a glass and pour some in here. Doesn't that look good, guys? Now watch when I pour it. Ooh, yum. Wow. Dr. Ian's recipe is absolutely phenomenal. Doesn't that look great, guys? Beautiful, right? Nice tropical green smoothie. Yay, you want to see the top of that? Looks good, huh? Alright, so now I have all this almond milk sitting here. What am I to do? Have you guys seen these in the grocery store or in any type of store? Bed Bath & Beyond, wherever. They have these containers like this that you can put stuff in. So sometimes I like making my own sauces and I'll put it in here. Milk is perfect for milk, but how do I get it in there? So, use a funnel, right? Easy thing to do. Alright, so let's see if I can do this here. This is going to be the true test. At least I feel like I'm going to waste this. Wish me luck. Yep, I am wasting it, but it's going in still. Oh, I probably could have used one of the small ones for this. That's okay. All of this will be gone in 2 days anyway. Ta-da! I could have actually done a third batch and filled that up, right? Let me clean up my mess here. And there we go. We have some nice almond milk that we can put in our fridge and use for a smoothie tomorrow. Nice, huh? Alright guys, thank you for joining us. This is AJ from Culinary Kisses. We showed you how to make almond milk. You can turn that almond milk into a nice healthy smoothie. You can take the leftovers, quote unquote, from the almond milk, and you can make your own almond meal. Isn't that awesome? Wonderful, right? Okay, thank you very much, guys. Again, I'm going to show you what I'm making for dinner later on in another episode. But until then, this is AJ from Culinary Kisses. Enjoy your almond milking, your homemade smoothie making. Get healthy 2016. We'll see you later. Until then, happy cooking, guys. Bye-bye.